Anyway, everybody, we're gonna interview one more fighter tonight, unless if I can catch one more that wants to jump on here and have something to say. So, the next person we're gonna have up right now is gonna be James Pugh out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. He's another fellow North Carolina boxer like myself, or at least tough man competitor who does train for boxing. So, as soon as he comes in here, hopefully he joins in here. Hello, West Virginia.
There we go. He's in the car talking just like I am.
How the hell do I? There we go.
See, look,
Yo, what's up?
we're fucking cavemen. We don't know how to operate our damn shit. Like, this is what happens when you fight past 30.
Dog, this whole going live shit way new to me.
Oh, yeah. Let's see here. West Virginia Boxing's already got something. Not real sure who they're talking to. I'm assuming they're talking to you, though, because I know you've had an announcement to make. They said, "What's up, Champ? Will we be seeing you soon?" We got some eyeballs on you.
Yo, what up, WB? Hey, man, shout out to those people, man. They always showing the little guys like me and you and everybody else love, man. Like,
I know, right? I can get down with it. I like it.
Hey, straight up, you guys rock, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hell yeah, man. May 20th, all day, every day. Trailer park back in action, man. I actually pushed back surgery just to, like, you know what I'm saying, make this shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not like major surgery, but I'm talking about like another, like, you know, to deal with my teeth and shit.
I feel you. But I ain't gonna lie though, I had a theory about this, especially if the guy, if Prez, if he was gonna dump that money in your mouth, I promise you was fitting to fight. There was never a doubt you was about to fight, like, for real.
Oh hell yeah, dog. Dog, yeah, yo, they Portnoy said himself, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to what they expect from fighters, dude, like I am like one in the few fighters, I am the epitome of what they want, you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Because from bail, you know what I'm saying, to bail, I brawl. Even when I get in the hit, I brawl. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not a time with literally snot hanging down my fucking nose. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing punches.
And that's something I want to touch. I want to touch back with you on. Obviously, this is a really neutral conversation for me, especially and everything, because you and I shared the ring together, and I appreciate you so much for that, brother. For real, I really do.
Oh yeah, dude. Yo, for everybody that don't know here in the live, James, you see, y'all know him as the Beast. You know what I'm saying? I know him as James Jackson Allen. You know what I'm saying? This dude literally helped make half a trailer park when it comes to R&R, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? It takes two people to tangle. And I
gotta be honest with you, man. I think it was more or less yourself. Like I said, you come to get down that night. I wasn't where I needed to be, but you sure as hell were. But going back to that, I know that obviously me and you like to peep the threads on Rough and Rowdy Brawls, new posts and stuff, right? So we got guys all the way from Canada. There's guys from Texas. There's Florida guys that are trying to apply to these fights and everything. What is it that they don't know what they're really getting into? And keep in mind, I'm referring to these guys that got 0 fights, 0, 0, 0.
See, man, like these guys with 0-0 fights, you know what I'm saying? They keep talking that shit on the internet, you know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that are about, oh, dog, you lost 3 times with fucking R&R, you know what I'm saying? They don't know a damn thing. They ain't watched the fights. All they see is a number, a 1 and 3, you know what I'm saying? And anybody with a smart fucking mind would know, you know what I'm saying? These last fight, I was beating the shit out of one-hit pussy, you know what I'm saying? Like, beating the shit out of them 2 rounds to 1. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was tired. That's about it. I can't really disagree, so. I mean, I was tired as fuck. I mean, I smoked for fucking 20 years, dog. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, and then the referee said, you know what I'm saying, that I was throwing up, which is cap. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows I wasn't throwing up.
I'm going to be honest with you. I was there, not there. I was watching the fight. There was nothing wrong with you. There was nothing. I'm sorry, and I'm just being honest with you. And I'm not saying that just because I know you now and everything. Like I said, you know, just reminding some of these people that, yeah, I fought this guy that I'm giving an interview with. It's whatever, man. Like I said, there's never nothing personal for me. But the thing is, I'm also a fair person. And Ray Charles could see that you wasn't puking your guts up and everything. It's your option to spit in that bucket.
Yeah, because he came over to let me know that it's time to fight as I was spitting the water that, what's his name, Ray Hammond, you know what I'm saying, the corner man from R&R. And, you know, everybody knows, dog, you don't swallow the water. like you absolutely do not swallow the water. You spit it out because it can cause cramps. It can cause you to throw up. You know what I'm saying? All that good shit. It can make you. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It's mainly to wash your fucking mouth out from all the saliva. That's really all the water is for. But yeah, when he said I was throwing up, dude, and then that punk motherfucker act like he wanted to jump up and scream and get on the top ropes and act like he really done something, dog. You just celebrate because you got happy from another round of a beating. You know what I'm saying? And people like that are the ones that I can't stand. You know what I'm saying? Like those one-hit wonder motherfuckers. That's the perfect name for people like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he thought he was something because he beat up Crazy Bird. And no disrespect to Crazy Bird or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the dude got a hell of a personality and I dig it. You know what I see? But that dude can't fight over his way out of a wet paper fucking bag. You know what I'm saying?
Stop it. Like, stop it.
Like no bullshit, dude. Like I would not fight that guy even if they would offer me him because dude, when you hit shit, it splatters. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I don't want none of that on me. You know what I'm saying? I want, hell, you know, y'all. Like I want to fight somebody who's gonna come forward. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, like I want to brawl. Like since day one, I've been in R&R. I ain't fought no easy fight. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been fighting people with names. The only person I haven't fought with a name was my last opponent. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, I fought you, the rat, I eat ass. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, you want to tell you who intrigues me the most one day? Once I get my cardio up right.
Let's save that question for last. Hold on, I gotta keep people here because I got questions specifically planned for you and everything. But that is normally my very last question and everything because I got ideas. I want to see if I'm as smart as I think I am. I want to see if I think I know who you want to fight.
This shit's gonna blow your fucking mind.
A good question. Do you not feel, or do you feel that over a lot of different weight classes, not just necessarily mine or yours or whatnot? Are there fighters that are genuinely overlooked?
Oh, my bad. I'm sitting here going through the comments liking this shit because I don't want to be one of those dudes that people talk to me and shit and I don't, comment back.
I'm going to be honest, I've not been paying attention to the comments, and if somebody's got something to say, then just, if one of us catches it, we'll answer.
Go vid, all y'all guys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate y'all, but my bad. Go ahead, Jamie. My bad. I didn't mean to call y'all by your real name like that.
Who cares, hell? But it's all right. Well, it just don't sound good with Jamie. You know what I mean? It just don't. My whole damn name sounds like a fucking broke beer bottle. I'm so fucking short, man. I hate it, man. My whole name sounds like a broke beer bottle. I'm so short I can stand flat-footed in a fucking turkey, man. Like, I'm not even a whole man. I'm a manlet. Like, it's terrible. But no, man, going back to the question itself, like, do you feel that over, I know it's kind of hard, but like over a span of weight classes, do you not feel that there are some fighters that are overlooked?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like, I really think they, well, see, I gotta watch what I say here, man, because I love Barstool Sports, and the people who run it now are great so far. But the other guy who ran it, you know what I'm saying, I loved him too because he's the one that gave me my start. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say no names, but we all know who used to run Barstool Sports, the old promoter, okay? But he, while he was still running up until now, was showing some favoritism towards certain fighters. And the one Wolf never got the love he deserved, dog. You know what I'm saying? As soon as he started fighting, like every time he would fight somewhere else, he couldn't get a fight with R&R. You know what I'm saying? And it was like kind of bullshit. And to be honest with you, that hindered me from fighting in like other organizations because, to be honest with you, like I ain't got no problem with street beef like One Eye Wolf does because a lot of my people fighting there. You know what I'm saying? I got some problems with some of the fighters up in that motherfucker, but not the org itself.
Understood.
But anyway,
I mean, hell, that's part of it, man.
But yeah, man, like they overlook the Wolves, they overlook BJ Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they don't got him on a fight card yet. Like they haven't had him on a fight card in the last couple ones. You know what I'm saying? Like why?
Be honest with you, I think I got the answer.
Like he's the champ, dog. Like he's the champ. Like I mean, but I tell you why though, because I think it was because like I was talking about the other guy. He was jealous because he was a champion somewhere else, and he didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, have him fight. Because
same said guy threw me a damn lightweight champ for my first ever fight. So I mean, yeah, I understand. But it's not necessarily that I would ever complain about that man's matchmaking. Like I said, I owe a debt of gratitude for him, just like you know how you feel about him. So I get it.
Yeah, like
But
me,
yeah,
me personally, I ain't got no problem. Everybody got their beef with whoever, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to stay neutral as possible. But I will say this about this little beef between Big Bad Booty Daddy and the Rat, because I see that he likes to pick on people smaller than he was. And I tell you this right now, as a fighter, I personal DM'd him and told him, hey bro, I like what you're doing. You got everybody talking about you, good, bad. Keep doing what you're doing. Because people is talking about him, dog. Whether people hate him, love him, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. People is talking about
oh,
that man.
absolutely, absolutely, and everything. And you
You
know
know,
what? That
keep
opens a
doing your
whole other
job.
doorway.
But I tell you this now, just because I like him as a fighter, if I see him in person, he starts talking that shit to my boys, and my boys, I mean by the Money Man, the Rat, you, the American Ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these dudes are like my personal friends now. Like, I will slap that dude on sight. No questions asked. I don't give a fuck. Because that becomes friends. I like the fighter side of you, but in real life, I slap the shit out of you with my boys.
I feel that though too, and everything. But like I said, that was something that I was harping about earlier last week. It come to my mind earlier this evening, and everything is how how far people will go to promote themselves. And I understand wholeheartedly, especially with Rough and Rowdy Brawl. Like, dude, if you ain't amping your shit, you ain't getting in. That's just how it is. Like,
Nah, you
you
gotta
got to
get
talk some
out,
bad
bro.
shit, like you really do. And then on top of that, you got to hope and pray to God you can deliver what you were talking about. And like I
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna give kudos to, like I said, I'm gonna call him Noah. I can't, I just can't. But Noah, I just don't. Me personally, from a business, how about this? We won't even look at it as personal. I just think from a business point of view, what is it profiting you, Booty Daddy? If I gotta say his name, like, what is it really profiting you to run your mouth to a lesser weight class? It's one thing for
It's
you to
not that.
challenge up a weight class. I mean, but
Because, because for somebody like him, he's undefeated, right? Check this out now. You gotta come look at it from him. He's undefeated. He's only really got his big buzz around him since his last fight because, he caused such a ruckus after the fight, you know what I'm saying? And,
yeah, he
you
did. I
know,
ain't gonna lie, his post fight was legendary. I hate it for
dog,
the
it
homie,
was.
I really do. But
Dog, I'll be honest with you. His fucking shit talking at the fucking weigh-in when he told homeboy that he was gonna have his wife sniffing his dick all night long, like, I ball laughing, dog. Like, he said sniffing his Johnson. Like,
I'm sorry, I can't take it.
now
I can't.
granted, you talking about a man's wife like that, you get your shit smacked out of you from like other people, you know what I'm saying? But the
Hey,
shit just it's still funny. It's still
does he
funny.
follow you? Does he follow you by chance?
Who Big Bad Booty Daddy?
Yeah,
No, we just message each other. We don't follow each other like that.
damn. I'm totally. You know me. I love to get everybody together. I'm like that, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. He don't follow me, so I can't add him. But Shiz don't. I can't add him to any of this stuff. And eventually, I'd like to even have a conversation with Shiz too on here, man. Like, but who in Rough and Rowdy Brawl do you think is the biggest smoke show? And you know what I mean about the biggest smoke show, right?
What do you mean, like brawler?
No, smoke show meaning like not really what they claim they are, smoke and mirrors. Who's the one person that kind of comes to
Scarface.
you?
Scarface,
Oh,
straight
Lil,
up.
okay, not the you talking about Jacob, right?
Yeah, I'm talking about Jay. I'm not talking about Street B Scarface. You know what I'm
I had
saying?
I'm sorry, those are the only two scar faces I've
Nah.
heard of here in recent times, so I had to ask and clarify. I didn't know.
Like
So
I said, that beef is with One Eye Wolf. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when it comes to that fight, I already let my win be out there. I'll pull for the One Eye Wolf, but I won't be disrespectful to neither fighter. But anyway, yeah, I'm talking about Scarface from fucking whatever West Virginia R&R Scarface. Yeah,
understood.
I think that dude, his day is numbered. You know what I'm saying? And I pray and hope to God they do give him the ninja. And we'll see how good he does
I'm gonna
going
be
with
honest
pressure on
with you.
him.
100%, and I know this is
I
gonna
think
sound crazy. I need to see him and Shiz fight one more time. I need to
me
see it
too,
happen
because
one more time.
you're right though. You're right because the first time, dog, like I'm not showing no favoritism here, dog. Like, and God, Rat,
Neither
I
am I.
fucking
They're
love
both in
you,
my weight
dog.
class. So,
Rat, I love you, dude. You know what I'm saying? And you know you're my boy. But first time, you won that fucking fight. all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
I thought it was going to be close.
my personal opinion, the second one, he won. Scarface won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't beat the shit out of Shiz. He just won. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, oh my God, he beat the crap out of him. You know what I mean? He won. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing for Shiz for the first fight. He didn't beat the crap out of Scarface. I think he just won. He edged out the decision. Now, like you said, I think there should be a rematch somewhere down the line, if not next. Shit. I mean, the shit is called Bad Blood, so that may be where they're going with it. But then again, he wasn't on the photo that they released. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where they're going with that. But then again, maybe they were just showing the faces of R&R. You know what I'm saying? And really, Shiz is kind of like the face of R&R, regardless of his record.
He is, and that's something that nobody's ever going to be able to take away from him. Look, I've had statements that I've made about Shane that have been totally misconstrued. Look, first and foremost, just because I want to preface something. Just because you're in my weight class does not mean I don't like you. There's a lot of people that I see, you get to know them over social media. Some of these guys you get to rub elbows with a little bit at fights and stuff like it. You get to know that core of a person. It's a different thing when you got to promote your fight against that person or whatnot. But like I said, I ain't got no fight against Shiz. I made a statement a few months back after their last fight between him and Scarface, and my statement was, and I'm pretty sure you can quote me on this, eventually a tournament fighter would rise to the top. And when I say tournament fighter, we're talking about a guy who trains to fight possibly up to 6 men in one night. Up until then, and let me go ahead, I'll even fast forward my statement about this, so this right here closes up any rumors and everything. I'm not afraid at all of Shane Reed. I respect him a lot. But as far as taking a match, I would take that with him tomorrow. And that's out of respect, because if he's man enough to sign the dotted line, I ought to be man enough to sign the dotted line. Just want to put that out there. And it's not that I'm calling him out. This is just where I'm at. I'm trying to clear up a statement. Because somebody took that really bad, the wrong way. Shane Reed would be hell on fucking wheels. Not that he's not now, but he would really be hell on wheels if he crawled into a boxing gym. I'm sorry. That's all I was trying to say. That's where I'm at with it.
But because the dude already got some slick movement inside the ring. I think
like I said, I don't got no shade at him. Another person that you mentioned feels that I got shade at him, and it's not like that at all. And even that person, the person who spoke foul of me, I'm a fan of his fighting, actually. It don't pay me nothing to hate at somebody, man. They don't put not an extra bean on my plate, man, for real. I hope everybody that can't stand me goes home to a happy family and they got food on the table. I hope they do. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. But nevertheless, I do believe that there are certain other fighters that need to be brought back. And one person I would actually like to see brought back, I'm not going to try to tie statements or anything, Money Man. Scary Barry. He needs another fight. Look, he needs another fight. I think he needs another fight. I think Wade Woodruff, I'm not real sure if it was something personal or whatnot, because it seemed like he just kind of dropped off the map there for a little bit. Could be something personal in life. You never know, man, because, at the end of the day, family's more important than this, at the end of that stuff. But I would love to see them reach back out to him.
I wouldn't mind being his welcome fight back. And me and him were supposed to fight, like 2 or 3 cards ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, before him and Bobby were supposed to fight, it was supposed to be me and him.
That fight made 0 sense. To me. That just did not make much sense.
Money. I mean, but I'd be real with you though. Like, when it comes to hurting Bobby, like catching him with a power shot, Wade's the only one to do it so far. Well, I think Pac-Man hit him one time with a good shot. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yeah, Wade got beat up. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's actually kind of interesting now that we're actually starting. Well, when I say we, not like I'm thick with him or nothing like you are at this point, but like when I say we, I'm referring to R&R. I think it's kind of cool how we are able to attract other sports into the boxing ring and stuff. Pac-Man Jones, dude, that was a monumental move. Think about that money-making move. That was money-making. That really was. That's Pac-Man fucking Jones. And then we had Jose Canseco.
Hornswoggle, that little punk ass Supreme Patty motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That punk pussy bitch. But those type of motherfuckers, dog. see, I tried so hard to get that fight, and I almost had that fight too, dog. I was that close, but then he chose to go with that dancing Daru guy. You know what I'm saying? But man, like, no, when I say I was close, like Reverend Riley, like, you know what I'm saying, like, inboxed me and asked me about the fight and asked me would I take a fight. I was like, bro, you can pay. No, I'll fight that dude for free. I will fuck that dude up. You know what I'm saying? And I swear to God, whatever follower I would have gained from fighting that dude, I would have blocked. You know what I'm saying? Because it would have been nothing about that. That fight would have been solely for pleasure, just to beat the shit out of some rich, preppy kid that used to be fat and now thinks he's like, you know what I'm saying, entitled to fame because he got some cool headbands and shit and got a YouTube channel. I don't fucking see.
Not the headbands.
Yeah,
You know what?
fuck the headband.
I can't say nothing bad about it. Like I said, I got a couple of people out there that I wouldn't mind trying to get matches with. Obviously, I would like to revisit you out of respect. On my way out, though, I really would. I would have to gain a little weight to come get you, though. I'm sorry. Like I said, whenever I'm really on my fight weight, I'm a little man, dude. But some of my fights that I would really like to have, I need to silence Nick Rocco. He lives right here in my backyard, man, and that's just one of those deals. He's living in denial. Did I feel like I won that fight in fashion? Fuck no, dude. Did I outpoint him? By a long shot. That's just where I was at with it. And if nobody likes how I put it, fuck them if I can't take a joke. But I would love eventually. I would have to get, and before I preface this, I would definitely have to get ready for this guy, Dakota Zubia. That's not a bad fight, man. He's the kind of guy I feel that would stand there and throw with me, and he's also able to work the technical ability. Now, keep in mind, this is me in the gym 3 to 4 days a week and everything. I would like to try that. He may very well beat me, but I would like to find out. Those are matches that I kind of think about. I would also like to see him and Ricky Black fight again.
Who? Ricky Black and who? Wade?
No, Dakota Zubia. The Storm?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The little long-haired dude with the...
Yeah.
With the
Matthew McConaughey mixed with Jesus or something like that, I think it was. Yeah.
That dude, he's a God's gift to fuck. I ain't seen him post anything on social media in a while. I think he might be going quiet now, man. I think he may have gave up.
Actually, nah. There was a... Oh, well, Brendan Kelly, I seen where he had posted... I think, no, excuse me, I'm sorry. Dakota posted. Dakota actually, to my understanding, signed for the King of the Mountain tournament, if I'm not mistaken. And something fell through. Because I remember I spoke to Brendan Kelly because he was at the same tournament. Because those are going to be my two picks right there. I mean, I needed to see them fight. They were going to be in the same weight class, which tough man weight class sucks because it's almost a 20-pound break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for some reason, Dakota was not able to show for the tournament on opening night. I'm not 100% sure. Might have been something personal. You never know. But I doubt it. I doubt that it would have been any kind of thing where he would have chickened out. You know what I'm saying? He looks like to be the kind of guy who comes to get down. So, I've got my own theory. I even have a theory of a fight for you.
What's that?
Like, really and truthfully. And it's because the reason why is just only the reason why I'm going to say this is because I know you're hungry for a win. You are probably the hungriest man in R&R that I can think of right now.
I can't wait to put on a show for him, dog. Yeah, you have no idea, dog. Like, I done quit smoking already. I'm telling you, in the classes and the training I'm doing, the cardio. Like, I'm not even saying this shit to sound good, but I'm talking shit to people that...
You're going to holler when I tell you who.
Who?
Tenacious Pete. I done seen where you done peeped his promo. I done seen it.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Look, I told you.
I think I'd rather lose than fight that guy, man.
I mean, look. This is where I'm at.
I mean, like I said, like, I really don't call people out. I don't think I call people, not one person out the whole time I've been fighting with R&R. I just accept them, man, most of the time.
You called me out, you devil. That's what Chris said.
Well, we were talking shit to each other. We were talking shit to each other on Facebook, and they happened to like the comment, and then they pinned that shit, and next thing you know, it just grew a life of its own.
I was told you approached it.
Oh, that shit grew a life of its own.
But nevertheless, I'm proud. Hey, no hate here, Bo. I'm glad it all happened. I really am. I had a wonderful time. Um, but I like really and truthfully that kid. I wonder if I could get him in here. He follows me. Let me see. And he weighs 100. He says he weighs 143. Could you swing that?
No, I can't get down there low.
What?
Fuck no, dog. Like I'm 6'1", dog. I walk around like 170,
He's
175.
6'1". He's 6'1".
Fuck no, yeah, I'm 6'1".
Yeah, he's 6'1".
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess I got more meat on my bones than dog.
All you gotta do is be within like. All you gotta do is be within like 10 pounds of him, man.
You know, I know Shell. Reverend Riley don't really care about that type of stuff no way anyway. As long as the fighters don't give a fuck, they don't care. But
Yeah, I
anyway,
noticed that shit. Yeah, I noticed that. Nah, I guess we can go ahead and ask this question though. Who is that one guy that just makes your fingertips tingle? That I'm telling you that you are I'm talking about who's that one man out there that makes you shadow box in the mirror. The man that just you run promos in your head constantly want to call him out. Who is that one guy?
man, yeah. See, I
I
feel like
gotta
if I
ask
say
the nitty gritty. I have to do it.
man, like, and I will have to wait like at least 6 months to a year to get my shit right for this fight. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? But I want to fight the American Ninja Warrior one day, bro. Like,
Whew. I hear
and
you,
I
brother. I
like, I
hear you.
swear to God, I do. Like, cause I just know, dog. Like, this man is gonna come at me with every fucking thing he got, throwing the kitchen sink and the whole barn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Here's
and the
the
thing is,
problem.
like, I
Here's the
think it.
problem, James. He ain't ever even looked at a cigarette a day in his life, though. I'm literally this
Yeah,
dude. Look. I'm gonna amp him up before I say a few things about him. Like I said, for anybody I praise, I can also give critiqueness, but I try to receive this just the same. I really do. For every bomb he throws, there's a window open when he throws it.
oh hell
I'm
yeah!
very,
You don't think
I'm
I noticed
very
that, dog?
technical, and this is something now. Keep in mind, like I said, just like I posted my interview with One Eyed Wolf. I'm gonna post this one right here as well, for everybody to be able to view and everything. Um, the thing is with Brendan, he's got that. He's got a natural gift for athletics. Apparently, I mean, he really freaking does. All American, I
Yeah,
want to
dog.
say it was.
He's a
I
freaking
even
beast.
look. My claim to fame was inline speed skating. At a point in time, I was number 10 in the United States. There's not, and that is a sport that takes years to be able to be able to master. Look, it does. I mean, they can call me what they want to. I don't give a flying fuck.
no,
Point is,
no, you gotta forgive me. I'm a little under the wind if you know what I'm saying, get what I mean. Like, I'm a little bait, you know what I'm saying? So everything's funny to me right now. You ever here talking about speed skating and shit.
hey, hey, matter of fact, go to the skating rink in Fayetteville, in downtown Fayetteville. You're going to see my name on a trophy, James, in your hometown.
Shit.
Yeah, that's right, bud. Yeah, no shit. We used to go every year
I
to
believe
Fayetteville to skate the East. We used to go there every year to skate the Easter Classic. And what was so freaking crazy, though, I mean, keep in mind, I started my first Easter Classic was like 2009 or somewhere around there, I think. Yeah, dude, they were still. You could literally see tracer rounds going throughout places. Like it was wild. Those aren't fireflies, mom. Nah, but yeah. So I'm not. But my point is, the reason why I brought that up, this dude's got such a natural gift for athletics. It just seems like that I would give this bastard a damn 2 years, and he might be on national podium. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that would be
it.
wild.
The thing is,
He's
like,
just got a natural
the thing
gift.
is, like, thing is, for me, man, like, well, telling, like, I mean, everybody got game plan until they get punched in the fucking mouth, obviously.
Oh yeah, no shit.
But, like, yeah, of course, I know there's wide opening areas there, you know what I'm saying, for him to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, when he throws punches. But the thing is, with him, he's not going to stop throwing that punch, even though if you tag him before he tags you, he's not going to stop throwing that punch. So it's still coming.
Hey
You know what I'm
James,
saying?
give me literally 5 seconds. I need to shut my gate so my pit bull don't get out.
No, you good, bro. You go ahead, homie. Man. But yeah, just to let everybody else know, I mean, that would be my dream fight, man. American Ninja Warrior. You know what I'm saying? All day long. Much respect, man.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit, dude. Nah, he just seems like, and over this weekend, I don't know if you saw, he entered his first natural physique competition, and this dude won. He
Oh
won. He
yeah.
is now he won the bastard, and then goes and then gets. I think I saw earlier, and somebody wants to add him in here, or if you want to add him here, I don't care. He just won another competition for his fucking mustache. Oh, all this
Well,
over the weekend.
yeah, he won. He won second place for that mustache thing, but still though, he won. He
Even still,
lost.
he's on the
He lost
podium.
yeah, dog. He lost by like 3 points with it when it comes to that mustache competition thing in Majiggy, whatever. But yeah, it was bullshit. And like he literally lost in like the last fucking like 5 minutes, I think. You know what I'm saying? Of the
I mean, I
voting
don't
and shit.
necessarily know exactly how that works, and I'm sure he could tell us all how that goes and everything.
But yeah, man,
Yeah,
American Ninja Warrior, man. Like I said, I know I ain't gotta I'll never have more cardio than him, but all I got to do is be able to throw punches for 3 minutes. And
understood. Well, like I said, on the outside looking in, I really feel in my heart that it's going to take somebody extremely technical. They're going to have to take advantage of the fact that when he throws, there is an opening. It's shown in every single video because every punch. It seems like he throws with a conviction. He really does. Me, I'm the very opposite. I need to
with
catch you.
heat,
You know what I mean?
with heat, like he throws that shit with power, dog. Like he don't care if he likes you or not either. You know what I'm saying? Like he's going to hurt you if he can. And same here, dog. Like I said, like this ain't no call out, don't talking shit to the dude. This dude is actually my friend. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
But like yeah, like that's my dream fight, man. Cause I know he'll come at me. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said, in about a year's time from now, I know my cardio will be super right. You know what I'm saying? To go 3 minutes. I know I can go 3 minutes now without stopping, but in a super year now, all I would need a year for is to get up my power, son. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Like my cardio now, what? I swear to God, May 20th, whoever I fight in Wayland, y'all gonna see nonstop brawling. The only time I'm not gonna be swinging is if the dude is backing up and I can't reach him. I'm not gonna be swinging there. You know what I'm saying? But if I am in honest reach of this dude, whoever I'm fighting, I'm going to be swinging until my face is either planted on that dirt or his is. It's as plain and simple as that. I mean,
That's pretty respectable. You can't nobody really be mad at that, man.
nah,
As far as you training these days, and like I said, kind of, going back to the people still watching, I got to learn firsthand about who it is that coaches you. You want to tell the rest of the world that don't know?
oh yeah, the guy that coaches me, man, especially like when it comes close to a fight, is what I like to call a fight camp. About 3 weeks out, you know what I'm saying, to date, is my dude Michael Williams, Michael Williams Jr. You know what I'm saying? His dad,
Absolutely.
senior, trained me. You know what I'm saying? Michael. Those who don't know, Michael Williams Jr. He's a 19-1 pro boxer, straight out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. He just fought Madison Square Garden, one of the biggest stages there is. You know what I'm saying? He's
I
trained
know,
by
what
Roy
a
Jones.
dream. What a dream to be able to go to the square, man. That's absolutely crazy. And you know what? It just lets you know that you are the elite to be able to even be there. Like, really.
So you ain't lying, dog. And then to be trained up underneath, you know what I'm saying? Like Roy Jones Jr. himself, dog. Like he goes to training camps
Oh,
down in
yeah.
Florida. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when people ask me, do you know this guy? Like, bro, like without saying too much, you know what I'm saying? Like, put it this way, I can call this dude and ask for a place to stay, I bet. You know what I'm saying? This is how close I am with these people. You know what I'm saying? And
I
people
was
think
really fortunate. I guess my only little claim to fame with fighting is that I did, in fact, I got to whoop some ass in front of Roy Jones Jr. At my last full tournament that I was able to fight before even you and I had fought. The last full tournament and everything, dude. It was so awesome, dude, because you could, looking at Roy, you could totally see, like, it didn't matter if they were a great fighter or not. Like, you could see him. He was just really eyeballing everything. Like, you could just really feel a presence off of him. And he was really good friends with the promoters and stuff because I don't want to say the promoter's son's name or anything, but at this point in time, he was actually having some doings and training with this promoter's son. They put on our fights at this time. So, but only reason why I say this is because I don't know whether or not if this person has switched coaching yet or not or anything, or if there's been any type of switches. So, but yeah. But nevertheless, it was really cool just to be able to fight in front of him. I can only imagine that. How about this? Do you feel any kind of pressure whenever you walk into a gym, knowing what kind of greatness is in there, or where it came from, or where it's going?
Yeah, first couple of days, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest, dog, like, until I got I don't think I ever said this out loud on a live or maybe even in a video, but like the reason why I started training because of this I eat ass fight. You know what I'm saying? Um, I hated myself after that fight, dude, because even though I think I was like slipping and, you know what I'm saying, dodging punches and tagging kill with my left, you know what I'm saying, if I would have been training, I really think I would have handled that kid was like a lot, a lot better, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, but then that kid hit me with two right hands. And I ain't gonna lie, most people said, I tell people all the time, like, I went down on purpose, you know what I'm saying, to get my 10 seconds. But if I'm being completely honest, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to go down.
I understand.
Like,
Look,
I mean, to be
I
honest with you, it's
know.
like my body. It was like my body was like, "Yo, you're going to take this kneel and get your 10 seconds." You know what I'm saying? Like this is what's going to happen, whether you like it or not. And that's what happened. Now, what happened afterwards was kind of bullshit. That same ref that with the whole spitting water shit. Whenever he got
Yeah,
the
I
fifth,
was not in favor of that whatsoever, James. My heart really broke for you on that. I literally screamed at my phone. I sat right where I was, right here, and watched it on the iPad. And I literally squalled like hell at my phone or at the iPad, just sitting there like, what the fuck? I just because I couldn't believe that. I was just like, man, I've seen a lot of bad calls in my day. And
the
I
thing
thought
is,
your
too,
bad
like,
luck streak was over with that shit. I swear I thought it was because in the
no,
fight before that,
as soon
like
as they
yeah, it
called me
was,
with that guy, as soon as they called me with that guy, like I thought easy win. And I don't think that about nobody. But like, I mean, compared to who I was fighting, you know what I'm saying? The dude who beat up Crazy Bird, you know what I'm saying? Enough said. I mean, his name is Michael Leons, you know what I'm saying?
I thought it
But
was
his
Lions. That
Lions,
guy. I remember you showed him to me. I do remember that now. Okay.
I showed you his brother, and by the way, he a bitch too. But anyway, he was found outside on the sidewalk because he got so goddamn tired. Like no bullshit, he had EMS, like he couldn't breathe and shit. Like that dude was so tired, you know what I'm saying? But anyway.
Get that man the iron lung right quick.
Yeah, man, like, but that dude, I would really want to fight him more than anybody because he really act like he want to fight, like, and I look so good, y'all, because that's the first time I ever had professional shorts on me. You know what I'm saying, with patches and logos and sponsorship.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, wait till you see my shorts on the 20th. Like, my
Drop me a
last ones
color.
were still,
Can you
huh?
drop a color? Can you drop a color of it, or you just gonna hold that?
Baby blue and fur.
I pray to God you a Tar Heel fan. Yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and tell y'all something about some damn
Yeah,
Duke fans around here.
yeah, I'm gonna
God.
tell you, but yeah, baby blue, maybe some silver glitter, and some black trim, maybe something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's it's some real deal official shorts. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you this. I may not have the best win out of the May 20th, but I guarantee I'm gonna have the best looking shorts out of anybody on the whole fucking card.
Best dressed award. I heard
And you
that.
can you can matter of fact, what the hell is this dude's name, man? Shit. Yeah, Body Kick Customs on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? He does shitloads.
Tag him in
Of,
here. Do that. Hell, it don't bother me.
yeah, oh yeah, he is. He's in here. He just
There we
started, matter
are.
of fact. Yeah, but yeah, the dude that's watching now though, man, like this dude, he does all types of fucking like custom boxing clothes for Michael Williams Jr. You know what I'm saying? A
That's
bunch of
awesome.
other
I need a
like,
pair. I need a set of gladiators actually.
hey
Yeah.
man, well the dude that's watching in Body Kick Custom, man, I'm telling you, the dude does phenomenal work. A1 fucking customer service. You know what I'm saying? Prices are legit. You know what I'm saying? The work is, I'm telling you, bro. Like I can't wait to show people my shorts. You know what I'm saying? But hell, if you need any
100%.
proof, just go on this page and look at his outfits. Go to Michael Williams Jr.'s page. You know what I'm saying? And look at his outfits. All his is done by Aaron. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy's named Aaron, by the way, Aaron Harris. If you can't find his page
That's
on
what's up.
IG, find them on Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
think
the
I should be
dude,
able to find them right here. I believe I can because I waved at them on here as well. But yeah, at least you got. That's pretty cool that you were able to give them a plug. And if you want to give them another plug again before the end, definitely feel free to do so. Um, is there anything that you would like to tell people from just like one? And this is another thing that I like to ask folks is the fact that when you're on the outside looking in, what was that defining moment for you, James? Because I mean, you've got X amount of sanctioned fights, but you got a bunch of unsanctioned fights that a lot of people didn't know about, and including me. I didn't know about them until it was too goddamn late. So, but
Like,
with that fight experience, what would you tell somebody who was 0-0-0? What advice would you have to offer?
oh man, like you see, man, like
I
I'm
try to
kind of the
ask
worst.
decent questions. You know what I'm saying? I try to ask good shit.
Yeah, like see, I'm kind of the worst at advice because like me, like before I give anybody type of advice on how to fight, like I guess I gotta like spar them or see them hit a bag, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't be looking at that
like
though. That's just me. Because I know guys over here in Charlotte that can hit a bag, hit a water bag, hit a speed bag, pretty as a motherfucker, and then look like a daggone pile of pudding in the damn ring, like literally just like an oak tree, man. Like they just, I don't know. I think I've seen a lot. And that's what we literally call them, leather princesses, because that's the only thing I can hit worth a damn's leather. Um,
well, I tell you what though, when it comes to R&R, I tell you some great advice for guys
yeah,
0-0 and ain't
specifically,
never.
if I can narrow it down, specifically rough and rowdy brawl.
Okay, well in that case, then I would tell them to keep the fucking guard high. You know what I'm saying? Both hands, obviously. Put your opponent against the ropes and lay haymakers, left hooks and right hooks. Keep them on the
Yeah.
ropes and just lay bomb. Don't let them breathe.
And if there's one thing I could, and I know that you share the same sentiment too, because I've seen you've confessed to me that you did it. I did the shit too and everything. If you're brand new to the sport, don't wait until the fight to start training. God dang. I'm telling you, that's learning the
Yeah,
hard way sometimes, man. It really is. A lot of people in my own personal opinion, a lot of people underestimate what 16 ounces feels like for 3 whole minutes. They don't realize it, James.
yeah.
They just don't. I could preach a sermon on it.
Like I wish they would go to 12-ounce gloves, man. Like I really
I
do. You know
train.
what I'm
I got a set of 16s with 3 pound inserts that I wrap around my hands. Title makes them. Look into them, dude. They're actually pretty badass, and they fit in
saying?
any glove. I can
I
even
mean,
fit them in my tens.
I got me a pair of 16-ounce gloves, and I got me a pair of 16-ounce, 14-ounce. I got a pair of 8-ounce training mitts. You know what I'm saying? You know the
Keep
ones
on
that
giving the
have the
mitts, man.
explodable thumb and shit.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but so I ain't gonna lie, those 8-ounce training mitts, those things be feeling nice. I wish they fought with those motherfuckers.
Well, we say that until we get cracked with one. What would
Yeah.
you say? Okay, here's you a good question because me and you and I, between all of our experience put together, which is a decent amount of fights, period, sanctioned or unsanctioned. Um, what's it like for a fighter over the age of 30? God, that's another one. What's it like for you as being past 30 years old? Because I'll be 34 in May. Matter of fact, the fight that R&R's next fight is 5 days after my 34th birthday. So, yeah.
Which ain't hard, man. I just turned 36, man. And
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know you know the pains. Like,
so like see, this is I guess where I think too highly of myself. I know I'm 36, but I don't look 36, dog. Like to me, I don't, and I damn sure don't feel 36. Like, and I swear to God, I don't. Like, but I know I am. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, I used to fight just to, you know what I'm saying, so people would remember my name, and I was, everybody knows the story by now. I was saving up money to get my teeth fixed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But thanks to Dave Portnoy, he's still working on that for me and shit. And but anyway, but now I'm just I'm just I'm just trying to knock motherfuckers out, dude. Like I really want, like you said, I want to get wins stacked up now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Like
you.
that's my main goal now. You know what I'm saying? Like so. That being said, I want the rematches. I think the fights that I should have won, which is only two of them. But yeah, the
I
rat,
feel
I
it.
really don't want to fight him ever again. But you know what I'm saying? Be honest with you, because that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? But
I like to think that there's a difference. I got guys that I train with around here in Charlotte that they know that when it comes to, well, like I said, yet again, with me doing the tournament stuff, like it's nothing personal at all. Sometimes I feel better fighting somebody that I know. That's just me.
see, when I say about fighting him, I mean like me and him, I think he has the same idea on it as I do. Like, we won't call each other out no more. Like we used to talk shit to each other before we became friends. Like,
Oh, I mean, I feel that.
you know, like we're gonna let our fights speak for themselves. And if people start talking about us again like they were before, then of course, if they offer it to us, of course we're gonna take it. We don't turn down fights. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just our MMO. You offer us, we accept. Like I think Rat's in the same place as me and has been. Like he don't have to call out people. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know, man.
besides his
Like,
like,
I feel this is, and I can at least explain the reason why I feel the way I feel on certain things. I think once you've reached, we'll call it a status. We can't necessarily say it with Shane's record because, if I'm not mistaken, his record's about even, somewhere around there. But this is also, I only feel that the reason why his record is only what it is because he doesn't have any full tournaments. I feel that if he were to go fight in 2 or 3 tournaments, he'd get a record. He'd get a numerical record like mine. Because if you were to look at my numerical record, it looks like I'm God's gift or some shit. But hell, if you ever watch my fights and you're like, no, you know what I mean? I'm the type of person that I feel that you need to go out and accept those fights. Don't be a cherry picker. And when I say cherry picker, you can't necessarily, and this is not throwing no shade yet again at Rat or anything, but like we are all still the fighters that we are. Hello, Tenacious Pete. Welcome to the conversation, sir. Or I said Pete. Hey, my bad, bro. Sorry, I'm terrible. I'm fucking horrible. Your memory. That's what happens when you fight past 30. No, I feel that Shane would have a much better record if he'd go dive into some tournaments. He might take. You got to think he's only going to have one possible loss in a tournament. Why not go out and get 4 wins? Add to the number. That's just kind of where I'm at with it. Which also somewhat ties in to the fact of, there are some guys that they feel that they have arrived, per se. They feel like, yeah, my bad on that, bro. Sorry, I don't mean to butcher your name. I promise I don't. But the thing is like some people feel that they have become so good, which you can't deny. Shane can promote a fight. I mean, damn it. Like, his first ever promo was the best, in my opinion. Whenever he looked at that one dude from Philadelphia and says, well, you ain't met a hick like me before, son. That was gold. I mean, literal fucking gold. But here comes the thing. When you get a big name, more talent is going to come out of the woods for you. You got to be, in my opinion, you got to be there to accept it. And that's just kind of where I'm at. Because what good is a king outside of his castle?
yeah.
And there's not a, and I say that with the utmost respect. Utmost. I really do. Like I said, I want to see Shane do good. I want to see all the people that might not necessarily care for me do good. I sure as hell want to see the people I'm rooting for do good. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody doing good. Hell yeah, I just...
See, my thing is, man, like me, man, like when it comes to like, I don't know, I don't know what the hell we were talking about, man.
God dang, it's
hell?
reefer, isn't it?
Fucking, oh yeah, that's one thing I hate when you got a name or a little bit of a name and people start calling you out, trying to get their shit out there. They act like you are the promoter, you know what I'm saying? They act like you can just make the fight happen. Like, okay, you call me out, I accept, boom, the fight's gonna happen. No, dude, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's this dude that was talking shit to him on the post. You know what I'm saying? Like,
James, he's talking shit, bro. He's talking shit.
Yeah.
God, the traps I set. I swear to God. Pate or Tenacious. What's your real name, homie? I'm sorry. Look. We all friends here. You can tell us what your real name's. Doing well. How about you? All right, I'm doing great. It's another day in paradise. Who is it that you want to fight, Pate?
You don't want to fight me, I tell you that.
Got bid number 1 right there. There's the first bid.
I want to fuck that dude up. That dude right there is an embarrassment. He should. When he posted that video of him shadow boxing, dog, I don't know if he knows this shit, but everybody.
All right, so his name's Spencer. His name's Spencer. So we'll be respectful and at least call him Spencer. I'll give him that. So, Spencer, just for the hell of it, this can be the James and James show because both of our asses, their name's James. So how shitty is that? But, okay, never mind. He's going to request to be in here. Here we go. Damn it. Come back. Where are you? There you are. Yes, I want to go live with this guy. I just tried to accept it, Spencer. I swear to God I did. Here we are. There he is.
Look
What you gotta say?
Yeah.
What you gotta
Look at
say?
this dude,
What you
man.
gotta say?
This dude barely got hair on his nuts, dog. This dude look like a fucking
I'll run it up
kid.
with you in the ring any day of the week.
This dude look like a fucking kid.
Run it up.
You look like
I will
Luigi
run
from
it up
Mario
with you
Brothers,
any day of the
dog.
week.
Stop with the Mario Brothers comments. Stop that.
Oh, that motherfucker look like fucking
Listen,
little
you can
Mario
talk
Brothers.
all that you want. You can talk all
I'm
that you
ugly as shit. I
want.
can't say nothing about the way anybody else.
It's to me, Luigi.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can
Yo, I
talk
bet
all
you
you
still live
want.
at home with your mama, don't you,
can talk
dog?
all you
Hold on,
want,
listen.
but you ain't met nobody.
I
I'm
bet you
out.
still live at home with your mama, don't you?
Huh?
How much a week you pay? How much you pay your mama a week in rent?
Huh?
Oh shit, yo, come on. Come on now. I just had a whole nother spiel
How
about
much
this
do you
shit.
pay your people a month in rent?
Hey, I ain't here to talk. I'm here to fight. So if you want to fight, let's
Dog.
fight.
Well, if you're gonna be on the James show, you gotta talk a little bit.
Confident
So
that you will beat me, get in the goddamn ring with me.
Hey, dog, like I told everybody else on this fucking live, I don't do call out, I accept fight. So if they call me with your name, dog, I accept it.
All
I
right.
fucking promise you
All
that. They actually call me, so yo, fight this tenacious bitch dude. You know what I'm saying? No, I had no problem laying you the fuck out.
That won't happen. You can dream on it, but that won't happen.
Dog,
That's a good
like
ass
you will
joke.
be easy work. You will be easy work, dog. Like,
Easy
look at
work.
you. You're
All
10.
right, well, hey, if they put us together, we'll find out then. We'll find out.
Dog, like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If they put it together, it'd be.
We'll find out.
They gonna have to fucking put an EMS on the side for you, bro. Like,
That's what every
like,
one of you
straight up.
say. Every fighter that's like you, that's what they all say.
Yeah.
It's the same
Dog.
routine, buddy. Well, guess what? I'm the new
Dog.
shit, and I'm fucking here, so you better fucking prepare yourself.
Dog, new shit. Have you even had the first fight?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Like,
actually, I'm gonna have to ask a couple questions so y'all know that, right?
Don't all of you motherfuckers be sleeping on me. I'm telling you right now, y'all ain't fucking ready.
dog, first off,
Just because you ain't seen it don't mean it ain't there. You don't know what's going on behind the curtain.
He signed up. I saw that for my own self.
Okay, cool. You signed up. You got that part down.
Just because you don't see it don't mean you don't know what's going on behind the curtains with a fighter.
Hey, put it this way, dog. When you gotta sign up,
don't sleep on me.
I ain't gonna sleep on you. I promise you that, dog. I'm gonna take you the same way I would fight the rat. Same way I would fight the ninja. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, people like me, I got a name in R&R. You don't yet. So remind that.
And
I'm going to remind you of that, Grasshopper. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to sign up for R&R. They call me with
You know what I'm Grasshopper.
You know what I'm saying? So just remember that. So they call me with this fight, which I already signed up for. Obviously, I'll accept it. I give my word, and I'll drop you the fuck off back at daycare.
All right, pause.
How old are you? How old are you?
No, we're not going to ask ages because we're both old as fuck. All right,
so you want to get
36, and I know I look good for that age, baby.
I got the hands for days for your ass. I'm bringing heat and I'm packing. I genuinely don't think that you want
it. No, you better ask around, dog. I'll fight with any goddamn body, homie.
I will fight anybody that Rough and Rowdy wants to put me with. I don't care. Anybody.
Yeah, that's it.
Until you lose that first fight, anybody can screen record it. I don't care. I will fight anybody. I don't give a damn.
I will be posting this to everybody's wall or in my stuff for everybody to review, just so everybody knows. I don't have nothing for nobody.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool with me, homie. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, let's get some questions in here then. Look, we got a brand new face for everybody. For everybody that's trying to join us here, we got a brand new face that nobody's ever really seen before. Hey, there's nothing wrong with new beginnings, though. Dead serious. We all had to get our start one time.
Everybody got trained.
Spencer, where are you from, man?
I'm from McDaniels, Kentucky.
Kentucky, holy fuck. You're from one of the shittiest states in the world for boxing, and I'm going to tell you why. Yeah, I'm going to tell you why. And you can ask Shizat why that was such a shitty place because of the nose bleeding and stuff. I think. Do you remember that, Joe Park?
Yeah.
What might have been the greatest Rough and Rowdy brawl fight ever was stopped short because old buddy dripped on the damn canvas.
Yeah, because people in Kentucky are pussies, dog.
Yeah, that's why y'all.
They share a little blood. They share a little blood in the ring, and they start the fights.
Yeah.
Hey, you are aware Ninja lives in Kentucky, right?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, American Ninja. Yeah, he lives in Kentucky.
Really?
I was just telling him about a speed skating team up there too, because I'm a former pro speed skater. But because that dude's naturally fucking gifted in every fucking sport you can just about throw at him. I'm not even fucking around with you. Like he just really is. He's got a lot of natural talent. All right, so what? Okay, Spencer, what do you got to bring to the table? What do you have that no one has seen yet? Like, do you got ghoulishly fast hands? Do you got an offense that's mean as a motherfucker? Do you got 3-inch iron armor fucking defense? I mean, what's really good with you, homie? Because you're a 1 in a million here, 1 out of a million that are trying to talk. This is where we get to separate ourselves from every single person that gets to watch. So, what does it makes you different?
I have been broken down for my entire fucking life. I have taken everything that I have been putting through for my entire life for the past 20 years and put it all into boxing. I have the strongest heart and I have the strongest will that you will ever see in somebody that you go up against, and I promise you that. I will get you can laugh, motherfucker, but I will get the fuck up and I will maul your fucking
Don't
ass.
catch me laughing. I respect it, bro. Get after it.
No matter what happens, I will get in your fucking face and I will put the fucking pressure on you. And I promise you, never felt pressure until you fought me.
Yeah, you're right. I ain't fought the champion or I ain't fought the face. I ain't fought Adidas. I ain't fought undefeated competition. And, you know, nah, you're right. I don't know what pressure is at all, dog.
I have one loss.
Here's my thing, Bubba. I ain't worried about what you've already been through because none of those things are me. And I know what I'm fucking capable of.
Oh, and that's the thing. Like, I didn't see you. I didn't see you shadow box, dog.
I probably got the quickest jab out here. I ain't fucking capping.
You got the quickest what?
I don't know. Hey, I'm just going to be honest with you.
He got the quickest jab?
Yes.
Dog, what do you think a jab going to do when I'm in your face throwing punches and bunches, dog? When I got you against the ropes beating his fucking face in.
I don't give a fuck about your fucking...
Dog, I don't give a fuck about those jabs. I will eat those jabs, dog.
I'm gonna do
if me and you ever stepped in the ring together, dog, I would eat those jabs and I would put you against the fucking ropes and that would be done. You'd be a fucking begging your mama to come pick you up outside, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I would eat every single one of those jabs.
I didn't get where I got today with fucking parents. I got here because of me. I did all this myself. I built myself off of myself.
Dog, you so young, dog. You still trying to get there. So where are you at? So where are you at? You ain't nowhere right now, dog. You still trying to get there. So where the fuck are you at? I'm there already. You trying to get where I'm at. Point blank.
Well, if I get through you, then I take your place and then where the fuck are you at?
That's it. Oh, and see, look, you already doubting yourself. You said if you get through me. You already know you ain't.
I'm asking you, like, if I was to get through you, I take your place, then where the fuck are you at? All your hard work's down the drain. Who are you going to come back with?
First off, I'm not going to play this if game with you. I'm not going to play this if game with you. Because, dog, if I say the word if, that's me admitting fucking there's a possibility of you beating me. And I'd be goddamn if I sit there and I admit that any man in this fucking world can put hands on me and win. Why? Because I'm a fuking man, dog. I'm a brawler.
You gotta understand that
there is no, fuck that
homie,
shit. There is no fight that, dog. I ain't gonna sit there and admit shit, dog. No, fuck you. You got that right. Anything can happen. Like me dropping your bitch ass and teabagging you and put my balls across your fucking forehead.
Yeah, you try to teabag me, you fucking watch what fucking happens.
Yeah, you gonna put my nuts in your mouth, you little faggot?
Nah. No,
that's what's gonna happen.
Down.
I do not support gay porn in my chat. See, I'll quit that shit. I love everybody. I hope everybody goes home safe.
Anyway, man, like on some real shit though, I really do hope you at least get a fight. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll fight anybody that they want to give me. Absolutely anybody. No complaints, nothing.
Yeah. Nah, we can't see him box, man. We already saw him shadow box.
You wouldn't be able to really tell nothing over a digital camera like this anyway. Truth be told, I wouldn't give a fuck if he's got the latest iPhone or the latest Android. You're not really going to be able to truly see in a live feed how fast somebody is. Some things you really just have to observe in real life. As far as upcoming talent, all right, Spencer, how long have you been actually keeping your eye on Rough and Rowdy Brawl?
2, 3 years.
Can you think of your first event that you ever watched? The number of it?
No, not that I can recall of.
2, 3 years. What do you think, James? That's probably going to be me and you was 2019. I got my first one in 2018. I fought in Rough and
About
Rowdy
2 years ago.
3 and R&R 9. Trying to think of who was your first fight card that you ever saw? Can you think of or
Oh,
anything?
fuck, I
Or how
have
about
no
this?
fucking clue.
We'll narrow up a little bit. I'm trying to see where you tuned in at.
He's probably right around our shit, man, but I don't know. But I know my first shit was when that Toothless Hillbilly bitch fought that college wrestling chick and beat the shit out of her.
Wasn't that the truth? I remember that. Holy shit!
Dog,
God
like,
dang, that
dog,
was
nobody
bad,
gave that
bro.
girl no chance. That Toothless
That was,
Hillbilly beat the brakes off that fine ass country college girl, dog. Like, nobody gave her a chance. Exactly how I'm gonna do this little redneck faggot right here.
I don't think he's
Nobody.
redneck,
Nah, you right. Yeah, yeah, you right. He ain't redneck.
but
That
nevertheless,
motherfucker.
as far as your training, do you got a boxing background, Muay Thai, grappling? You got any wrestling in high school? Like, tell us about you, man.
My father boxed for years when he was my age. He did boxing, he did Muay Thai, all that, and he worked with me for 4 years straight.
That's what's up. That's a very reputable thing. And I think it's a real big advantage, especially if you do have somebody and especially if you're fortunate enough in the household that can teach you a skill set like that. Because, when I say skill set, that's literally what I mean is skill set. Because you know how many people out there play boxing and think that they're going to get away with it? Like,
Yeah,
really, it's bad shit.
yeah,
Watch R&R. It happens all the time.
yeah.
But nevertheless, I mean, it really fucking does, dude. Um, what is it that you're necessarily looking to accomplish, Spencer?
With Rough
Like,
and
what are the
Rowdy.
real goals?
Well, are you talking like outside of Rough and Rowdy?
Anything. It can include that. It could be a whole nother sanction. I've mentioned another sanction. I've mentioned Roughest and Toughest Brawl. I mean, that's another sanction I used to fight with a lot.
All right.
He doing this shit for
The end
clout,
of
man.
I'm what?
I said you doing it for clout.
No,
Hold on. Let him get his stuff
no, no,
out.
no, no, no. I didn't have my parents growing up. My whole goal with this,
Understood.
I didn't have my parents growing up, and I didn't have money growing up. I want to make
Fair play.
sure that I can get to a point where my fucking kids don't have to do a damn thing. They have the choice to do it. I want my kids to be set for life, have a lot of money saved up for them when they're at the right age. I want them to have benefits that I didn't fucking have.
Okay.
I want the end of my chapter 1. I want to end this Jake Paul bullshit, and that's not for the money. I'm done with it. I want that done. After that,
Yeah.
I want to go for welterweight champ.
I like that.
That's somehow I think, yeah, it was you that I was mentioning about earlier. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure James can also concur with this. With Rough and Rowdy Brawl, at least Rough and Rowdy, the weight classes are a little jacked up, my friend. Like they really are.
I
We
can
have
tell.
literally
I've been
seen,
seeing a lot of different numbers.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
I don't. It
Here in
doesn't make
North
sense to
Carolina,
me.
because the thing is it is a tough man. That's something that a lot of people forget. Just because it's a single match does not mean it's not scored as a tough man. If you were to go to the MMA database, the Tapology, James knows what I'm talking about. If you go to the Tapology and look up my name, I actually got a total of 12 total fights, but they've only got me marked for 2. 2 wins, 1 loss, and I know better. I'm 10 wins, 2 losses. The reason why I mentioned this right here, a lot of times I love to get the jump, and if I'm good enough to get a hold of somebody's full name, I like to see if they got fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like
Oh
when I
yeah,
fought
no doubt.
yeah, I like to see who's got fights. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
I
With
instantly
that
start
being
searching
said,
up the name, YouTube, all that shit.
yeah. And you see, like, before I picked my fight with him, like, I didn't have nothing. As far as I knew, this was just some motherfucker in Fayetteville that, like, I was going to take by storm, dude. I thought I was literally going to beat this dude by fighter IQ. I did not take him seriously. I really did not, dude. I'm giving total transparency here. Like, I admit my faults with that. That was not my finest hour. And it wasn't his finest hour either because he also faced some personal stuff during the fight. Another thing is like you make friends fighting and everything. Like I said, right now y'all two might be mouthing at each other, but I guarantee you after y'all fight, regardless of who won, y'all gonna dap up. That's
To be
all
honest
it
with
is.
you, I already respect him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? With that whole kid comment stuff, you know what I'm saying? Looking after his kids, I respect that shit.
Well, I mean, that's a whole nother thing though too. Like I said, my
Cause
thing, I
everybody,
do.
cause anybody that knows me as Trailer Park knows that's one thing I fight for is, for one, I want motherfuckers to remember the name. Like, I keep it real. I just want motherfuckers to remember the name Trailer Park. And then once my kids get old enough, which they are now, 'cause I got kids that range from 18 all the way to 1. You know what I'm saying? I got
Hey, we
five
got
fucking
Big
kids.
Booty Daddy up in the. We got. I said big. Forgive me. I wasn't trying to butcher your name, man. Booty Daddy R&R in here. We
Yeah,
had
but that
conversations.
is, what
I
up,
would
big
love to
bad
get
booty
an
daddy?
interview with this guy. Actually, that is another person, Booty Daddy. If you are still currently listening, and if you feel like chiming in on any kind of thing, dude, please by all means, just drop us a line in here, or I can invite you to the chat. Because I've already spoke with one heavyweight tonight, so I figured I'd
Yeah,
also
man,
join
but
you.
yeah, man, but anybody that's ever known me, it's always been about people remembering the name Trailer Park and my kids being proud of me and point blank. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, people are starting to remember the name, and my kids are proud of me. So now I'm just doing this shit literally just to beat motherfuckers up, and that's it. I mean, I
Well,
ain't got nothing else to fight for. I mean, I'm just doing this shit because it's fun. I mean, I tell you shit, I'm not bragging, dog. Like, I got $4,000 sitting in my bank account. I don't need this shit for the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a old school blue collar dude. The clout is cool, but I got my few friends within the R&R community, the brotherhood, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Between the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool with that. So the clout can go suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my fans and everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, but if I was to die tomorrow, they find somebody else to follow.
Yeah.
You
well,
know what I'm saying? That's
one big thing for me though, kind of going back to like, I know it kind of sounds bad, but we all need. Hold on, we got a comment right here. Heading to the gym now. I'll give you an interview about that. What? I need to know, please, before you get in the gym. What did this man do to you for you to berate him like this? You got to tell me there, sir. You got to. Next time you go live, fuck that pathetic fuck. Wow.
Who's
I'm telling you, man,
the
there is some
fucking
real
chat
shit going
is
on in heavyweight.
the fucking chat is being
There is
stupid
some.
right now.
Hey, I'm just telling you, look, a little bit of background in case if you don't know who Booty Daddy is. Like I said, I found out that his name is Noah. All right, so like I'm out of
Noah?
respect. He's a great. It's a good name. It's a strong name. It's a biblical name. I can get down with it.
He just don't look like Noah.
No, this dude is a handful. Like this dude right here, hard to handle, man. He really is. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm very if I have to say one thing, I'm
hey,
impressed. I'm impressed with
y'all
where he
hate
will
me.
go.
Y'all gonna help me, hate me for this, but I actually gotta go, y'all. Like, no bullshit, man. You know what I'm
I
saying? It's
feel
getting
you.
kind of late. And my kids and the crying old ladies at the door looking at me like I'm crazy.
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. All right. At least on the internet, that way, at least people do know exactly who I'm talking about and everything. Like Spencer here, or for those who may or may not know, this is the guy Booty Daddy. He's making some serious waves with heavyweight, and I'm gonna be honest with you. He could be like one of the #1 selling points for this next rough and rowdy brawl with his fight with Bobby Lane. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm sold on this fight. If I'm not gonna be there in attendance, if nobody hits me back up, then I'm definitely tuning in to watch that fight if all else fails.
Hey,
James,
I tell you what, if something happens to either one of those fighters, they need to have BJ Hollywood on standby to jump in and fill the spot.
you know what? I totally agree with that because I'm gonna be honest with you. Hollywood's on a different
Because
level right now.
because
He
they're both
is.
around the same size. You know what I'm saying? BJ Hollywood holds a belt, so the buzz will be just as big. I think it'll be a damn good banger.
I'm gonna be honest with you. But like I said, going back to talking about this gentleman Noah, this man has done got it figured the fuck out on how to really promote and sell a fight.
Yeah,
This man is going where
he's a
nobody
good
else is going before to make sure this shit right here is solid, dude. Like it's a hell
he's
of
a
a
good self promoter for sure.
god dang, ain't he though? I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
like
And if I'm not mistaken, and I'm sure he can correct me either now or later on or whatnot, it's very clear about how he feels about Bobby Lane. So, because I've
hey,
heard,
yo, I gotta go, y'all. I hate to cut it
okay,
short
later,
again, but
bud. I
I
think I
really gotta.
think I think that me and him stay on the chat even if you hang up, James. So you have a good night and blessed be.
Hey, but check this out. I'm just gonna hit the end button. Y'all can just stay in the chat. I think that's how it works. I'm not for sure, but anyway, before I
Pretty
go,
sure.
I will say, hey man, I do respect your goals. You know what I'm saying on why you want to fight for an R&R on some real shit. But on the upside, and you can take this disrespectfully or not, but if you actually do get the chance to fight me, I'm gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I
We'll
feel about it. You
see.
know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure you feel the same fucking way. But whoever I do
He
fight,
couldn't
best
resist.
believe, yeah, whoever I do fight, though, come May 20th, whoever the cat is, I get the name come across the table, I'll accept it. Just come May 20th, from bell to bell, there will be no fucking rest time. There will be punches thrown unless I can't reach the motherfucker with my fist. And that I promise you. It's gonna be nothing but action, start to fucking finish. And that I can put my name on that motherfucker. And that's word. Trump hard! And I'm
All
out.
right, James, we're
Peace,
gonna
man.
hold you to it, man. You have a good one. All right, so hopefully we stay. All right, now it's just me and you.
Yeah.
All right. So going back, and I'm trying to tell you, man, James is a character and everything. Good dude in real life. Like I said, the more you get to get around these fighters and stuff like that, the more you will understand. Some of them really ain't such shitty people. But there really is some genuine going back to this bad blood, and this right here could not be named a better event for R&R. This go around is it's over bad blood. I might have to ask some really pertinent questions to this guy, Booty Daddy. What really made him want to go so hard at this man's collar? Because literally, I believe it. I believe that Booty really wants to fight this man. Like, he sold it to me hardcore. Now, how he does, I don't know. I don't know what kind of gym training he's doing. I don't know what he's doing in his off time and everything. I know the dude's in good shape. That's for damn sure. And given his former occupations that I'm wanting to say that he made public, because I know that I heard it, I want to say that he worked on more of a presidential type of level, like security-wise, I want to say. I want to say Department of Homeland Security, to be specific, but I could very well be wrong, and he should definitely correct me if I am wrong about that. But you know them guys don't take bombs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
this is the ultimate mix. I'm going to be honest with you, because when I look at this fight between Bobby and Bobby has been around it long enough that I know he's done crawled up in a boxing gym. I know he has. There ain't no way he ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to think that boxers win fights, but do boxers really win brawls? You never really know. I mean, really and truthfully. That's the
Well,
reason why, like I said, if I'm
I
not in
know I've
Wheeling,
got I know I've got the power to lay someone my size out. I've done it in plenty of sparring matches.
yes.
I'm
But,
not coming to fling my hands. I'm coming to hurt somebody, whether it's downstairs or up. I'm coming to break
play,
fucking
man.
rib cages.
Fair play. Like I said, man, it's definitely the R&R is definitely the platform where you can actually be seen and be heard for absolute sure. And just word of advice, I don't know exactly what the tough man scene's looking up in Kentucky or anything. I don't know if y'all got a lot of contests up that way.
Not really.
Damn, I hate to, are y'all still tied over COVID?
No, not as much as it was. No.
Are y'all able to have events and everything like that back over
Yeah.
your way to like
Yeah.
X amount of capacity? Well, how far are you exactly from the state of West Virginia?
What was it, like 9 hours when we looked at it?
Woo! God dang.
Or it might have been I'm somewhere between 6 and 9.
Somewhere between 6 and 9 hours.
Yeah.
Right where I'm at, Wheeling is 7.5 hours where I'm at in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's the trenches down here, though, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
there's so many fighters just right here in North Carolina, and it's not that I'm crashing on Kentucky. The only thing I ever had against the state of Kentucky was just how uptight they were about some of their rules.
Yeah.
With what you call it, the blood rule. Shizat was able to score. A win's a win, bro. I mean, I'm not knocking it for nothing. And if
Yeah.
you do, in fact, inflict enough injury to your fighter, and if that's how you win, more power to you. I've won them like that before. I'm no stranger to busting a couple of noses my damn self. But I would have liked to have seen that fight again without the blood rule. Because literally this, and by the way, David Gaynor, God rest his soul, because he is no longer with us, unfortunately, who
Yeah.
Shizat fought for that fight. Still definitely fighting back and fighting hard with headgear, because you're in a headgear state, if I ain't mistaken, for amateur. Just like we are in North Carolina. It sucks. But I think 1 or 2 drops of blood hit the canvas, and I think they called the fight over that, man. And
Yeah, it's
I think even
ridiculous.
the staff, I think the staff was even pretty surprised with that, as far as wow, they would call a fight over 2 drops of blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, as far as like your training and stuff like that, what exactly is it that you're doing every day? Not, you don't necessarily got to let out secrets, but are you constantly working on your cardio? Are you focusing on your technique? What kind of things, like, what's going to
Speed,
make you?
technique, and throwing bombs. My right hand is heavy. When I want it to be, my right hand is heavy.
I can live with that. A lot of people have to live with that, and obviously your opponents have to live with that. I love to ask all the nitty-gritty questions and everything. I really do. And if ever I ask anything that's absolutely too personal, tell me to fuck off. Obviously,
Okay.
no,
Completely understandable.
no, seriously, man. Like I said, I love to. I talk to anybody, man. I ain't never met a stranger a day in my damn life. One of the biggest things that I've noticed, especially with some of the newer guys, they act like they feel going in that they have something to prove. Now, are you doing this because you feel like you have something to prove, or is it
Yeah.
because you actually?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
definitely
so
something to prove that I'm not a fucking joke, that my name is not something that's going to be fucking shat on anymore. I'm fucking done with that. And if you got a fucking problem with me, come handle that fucking problem and watch what fucking happens.
fair play. And that's one thing that I find a lot, and especially if you will, once you get into the fighting world, it doesn't matter if you stick with just Tough Man or if you branch out to actual USA amateur boxing and then go pro, MMA, any of that stuff. You're going to learn that you're going to have a lot of guys that'll just flex like a motherfucker for social media.
Oh, yeah.
We see it with Rough and Rowdy Brawl all the time. I see it with Roughest and Toughest all the time. A lot of our pro sanctions around here that we find are our pro shows. You see that constantly. People want to flex for the social media, trying to get a few followers and this, that, and the third. When the one thing that a lot of these guys don't want to do is sign the dotted line. That's the one thing.
Yeah.
They'll do anything to
Hey,
sign the dotted line.
I'll sign anything. Any fighter, I don't care. Like I said, if you want it, if you got a problem, let's run it up. It's as simple as that. No point in fucking running. If we got an issue, we got an issue. Put the fucking gloves on.
That's kind of where that's very similar to where I'm at. Like I said, if anybody were to ever ask me, I try my very best not to fight with any type of emotion because I don't need emotion to drain me while I'm fighting. I feel like if you sign to fight me, and if I sign to fight you, yeah, like it's a big secret. Like, why are people really surprised that Floyd Mayweather won all the fights that he's won? He kept his composure. It wasn't the defense. It wasn't the offense. It was the fact that this man could keep a cool head. He fought with zero emotion.
Yep.
The only time you ever see him really have fun fighting was when he fought that one exhibition fight in Japan. He was literally laughing at that Japanese kid the entirety of the time. Yeah, and that's no disrespect to that fighter, but it just goes to show you there are levels to this shit.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Obviously, to an extent, I am, but I mean, he was just a kid. I mean, yeah, he's a badass kickboxer, but in just straight boxing, I don't think he was anywhere near ready to even take on Floyd, whether he had been out of the game for a while or not.
Understood, and I get that. One of the biggest thing that I've noticed too, especially in the heavyweight division, actually, is the fact that we're starting to see some really agile heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to catch up with some of my comments here. I've been stuck on one comment. Guaranteed he's unconscious within 2 rounds, or I won't accept money. Large claim, sir. Large claim, and best wishes to you doing it, my friend. But what kind of person is it that you actually you look to try to call out, though? If you had anybody specific that you would like to call out. Now, I know you've had chopped up words with James tonight and everything. Are there any other fighters that might possibly be iconic or upcoming? Since Rough and Rowdy Brawl is the subject, I just didn't know if anybody really tickled your fancy per se. So,
absolutely anyone that wants to run their mouth, we can run mouths, but nobody really has blown me away. I'll fight anybody. It doesn't matter who the fuck they put in front of me. I'll fight.
Fair play. Fair play. And I think that's something that you don't see a lot of is guys that right now they're really accepting a whole lot of call-outs. If I were to be asked about Rough and Rowdy Brawl, I think also I just was notified also earlier that there was a change in promotion, which the man that I had you message earlier, apparently they ain't the man no more. My bad on that, bro.
Oh, it's okay.
But, yeah, apparently somebody else is doing promoting, if I've understood what this person told me correctly. Don't want to put my name on that just yet, but I'm just saying it might have been something I heard. Um, I'm hearing that they're almost having troubles pairing people because a lot of your repeat fighters have already fought one another. I do know that, but really about 5 or 6. There's maybe 3 people in my weight class. When I say my weight class, I say 139 to like 145 ish, somewhere around there. Like I don't even got interest fighting at 150 no more, dude. Like I just don't. There's only a handful of people there that are iconic yet. Then when you go to middleweight, you're going to have guys that were in the picture. Like, did you ever get to see Wade Woodruff, 99? If not, you need to go back and look at him because he's one of the founding fathers, definitely, who paved the way as a brawler. This guy really didn't. Yeah, 99 Wade Woodruff. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. He, like I said, he was one of the pioneers for this shit too. Truthfully, he really, really, really was. Just as much a pioneer as Shazat the Rizat, if that would tell you anything.
Yeah.
That's
something
like,
that I would like to work up to.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I think if you just keep bugging these people, really and truly, I mean, you're gonna need. When Shazat said you're gonna have to do. All right. What I've learned, what I saw on the teleprompter his last fight versus what somebody tried to blast my ass. Scary Barry tried to blast me, I think it was, over a post talking about he actually weighed this. He weighed different than what the teleprompter weighed or whatnot, which I understand, and I know that he could very well be telling the truth because when I fought Trailer Park, believe it or not, yeah, I fought Trailer Park. Yeah, I also did name Trailer Park. Fuck me to tears. Anyway, point being is like, James actually weighed significantly more than me. Matter of fact, it actually technically wasn't even a legal fight. I came in wearing, I mean, I'm a hick, you can hear my southern accent. I came into the venue that day wearing cowboy boots, my jeans and all, and I had my backpack, and they let me step on the damn scale, and I weighed 142 pounds. Now keep in mind, that's fully clothed, not some cheap cowboy boots. Yeah, I weighed 142 with a bag on, man. And here's Jane, and I'm 5'8", 5'9" at absolute max. Meanwhile, here comes Trailer Park. Like, I'm looking up at him because I'm 5 foot nothing, and this dude he says 6'1". I swear to God, I think he's lying. I think he really like 6'3". But either that or I'm getting shorter. He stands up, and he's weighing a pretty good pinch of weight. I feel like he's weighing a pretty good pinch against me. I think he weighed like 150 something, 155-ish, somewhere around there. All I know is they put my record wrong on the teleprompter. They put my weight wrong on the teleprompter. So I'm not doubting that Shane might actually have weighed 143 when he fought Scarface this past time. That's what I was told. He weighed 143. I got trashed. If you'd have been there, you'd have known it. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, so supposedly he's weighing 143. I know he's 5'9". He's got a lot of fights at 150 plus. I want to say he's got a couple of 160s. Half and half record, I think. I've actually tried to Google the record and I can't find the record. And he's not in the Tapology database or whatnot. But I know that he's got sanctioned fights, so I know he's supposed to be in the database, but I just cannot find him. Oh, Trailer Park answered 158. 158. He weighed 158.
Okay.
Now, James, was that for mine of your fight, sir? Or was you talking about Trailer Park? Sorry, Trailer Park popped up here. I'm trying to see what he said. And the only reason why I bring it up, James, is because you said it yourself. They don't give a fuck about the weight. They got 2 guys here waiting to fight. So, but yeah, like I don't know, like the weight classes are a little different than what you would look at USA Amateur Boxing for sure. Yeah. They really are. Bantamweight for some people starts at like 135. I think North Carolina it's 139. Yeah. Lightweight. Yeah, apparently there you go. James weighed just inside of what we would call middleweight in North Carolina. Scary. Oh, here we go. Now somebody's or now we got Booty Daddy crashing
Booty
on.
Daddy, Scary Barry is a fucking joke.
Damn. I mean, I think Barry is 0-2. I ain't got nothing against the dude. I really don't. But yeah. I really don't. But he don't like me, and I don't know why he don't like me. Like I said, I tried to give Shiz a total compliment one time that, hey, you'll get your numbers up, essentially, if you get in some tournaments. Like, I know there's they got to be tournaments off of Tennessee somewhere. I know West Virginia's full of the motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was at. It wasn't a diss at him or anything. I thought Shiz was a pretty cool guy, but he seemed to think I was getting sideways with him. But I also wanted to be like, I thought a 0-2 motherfucker said something. But anyway, nah, he is 0-2, I think, though. Scary Barry is. No disrespect. I didn't have to fight the guys he's fighting, so.
I gotta hop over here. I'm gonna leave this with absolutely anybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. They can, Joe, Billy, Rodrigo. I don't give a fuck what your name is. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care how good you are. You can be better than me. You're not gonna beat me. I don't give a fuck. I'll run it up with anybody. No fear whatsoever. Never been scared, never will be.
I never did this business any good to show fear anyway, my friend. Take my word for it. And like I said, and I've lost, I've lost 2 fights. I lost my very first fight. I was on a 10-win hot streak. I thought I had arrived, man. Like, really and truthfully, I thought I was getting ready to take off to amateur boxing with, you know, a lot of great shit. Then I met Jornado Hernandez. And let me tell you something, homie. That right there was the worst day of my fucking life. He knocked me out so bad, bro, I didn't get up for 20 whole minutes. 20 whole minutes. I come to, in this I'm in the weigh-in area with a fat ankle, and I thought I passed out. And I'm strapped to a stretcher, and I'm like, oh, no. That's all I knew.
Oh,
Last
no.
10 seconds of the fight, it was, oh, no. No, but really and truthfully, dude was really cool. A lot of people like to pick at me, but look, I like to think if you fight long enough, you're going to meet that one cat. You're going to meet that one guy that's going to check you out. He was I think he was the 4th guy that I fought that night. It was the finals. It was the final night of the tournament for, yet again, roughest and toughest. It's another set of fights that I definitely support here in the Southeast for sure. Having to fight middleweight, yet again, I don't like fighting at middleweight, but here I am weighing 140 pounds, fighting a guy, 160 on the button. We got knockdowns. We got knockdowns in all rounds apiece. He gave me some, I gave him some. And then this dude knocked me down one time, and I should have stayed down. I ain't going to lie to you about it. He cracked me in the ribs. I knew I was hurt, but I knew that I had only 30 seconds in the fight, and I got stupid and just tired, and I stood there for just too long. Now, keep in mind, I was Jornado's last amateur fight. His following fight was with Triangle Kickboxing Promotions as a professional. Dude, it was bad, man. He stuck me so good. Matter of fact, anybody who wants to see the video of me getting knocked out, I'll throw out the link here at the end or something like that, because people should learn from this. Keep your fucking hands up. You need to keep your shit hooks glued to your gourd. Because he caught me with like an ungodly overhand right. I mean, checked me out instantly. It looked like, when he knocked me out, bro, it looked like somebody stuck a stick of dynamite to the ankles of the Statue of Liberty. I literally like melted backwards in place. Like, yeah, no shit. Like, it was unfucking real. Like, yeah. But nevertheless, if I could ever offer you any advice, definitely keep your hands up at all times. And dude, as far as trying to get your fights, keep training. Just because you don't hear back from somebody does not mean you need to stop training.
Yeah, I never plan on quitting.
Yeah, don't only train when fights are heard of. That's a big mistake that happens, and I've learned from those mistakes the hard way, unfortunately. But anyway, dude, I really appreciate you taking the time to come on here. Like I said, at a different time, I'll give you your own interview. We can get down into the nitty-gritty. I'll come up with some questions. We'll discuss your training, what you got your eye on, what you want, what your goals are, where you want to go with this, and we'll set it up and get you your own as well.
All right.
All right, man. Appreciate you very much. And for everybody else to sit here and listen, yes, sir. Absolutely. Anytime. Blessed be. And for everybody else that's listening here, I will post the video into my comments. I think Noah is still in here. Mr. Noah, I don't know where you're at. It's like 10:15 at night where I'm at right now in North Carolina, so I'm getting ready to probably head on to bed. My old lady waiting on me. So I will definitely give you an interview tomorrow at your convenience, sir.
Okay.
Anytime after 5 o'clock. Noah, if you are
I'll
listening.
let you know. We'll get something figured out.
All right, yeah, definitely. We'll have you back on for sure. And like I said, as far as like getting your face out there, I don't know who will win the fight, but your talking shit to a guy that can get you a fight. But nevertheless, anyway, man, you try to have a good night, and everybody else have a good
You
night.
too.
Thank you for everybody who bared with the conversations, and my ADD ass and me smoking pot on here. You know, it's whatever. Peace, love, and hippie drugs, everybody. Y'all try to have a good night and bless be.
Later.